NFL Week 4.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry from Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards to pick up there.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Phillip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball out of the backfield.
On first down, Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. K.J. Hamler, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their own 24. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 76 yards, and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and 3. Shotgun snap to Locke. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
I know people see Phillip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball out of the backfield and move the sticks.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Locke throwing on target to Fant. And he's got some space here. And all the way down to the 9.
To Noah Fant.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Locke working out of the gun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sack by Jordan Willis.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Locke. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Cortland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Cortland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play. I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. It's a pickup of 3.
The give is to Bell, and he stopped immediately there. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Miller. No gain on the play. It's third down and
that's out to the left and complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it with Bell. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7-7, our score after one.
Score tied 7-7.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 11.
Mike, 45. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
A give to Bell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Third and 2, Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
McManus now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Jets 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked by the rookie, Michael O.J. Mudia.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
After the turnover, here's Locke.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
K.J. Hamler
with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Darnold. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Intercepted.
Picked off near the 29.
They'll take over.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
7 yards to pick up there.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback, and in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
And he finally goes down at the 20.